This segment is sponsored by Integrative Health Center.
This is the time of year many folks are setting goals to look their best. I'm here with local weight loss expert, Dr. Charles Francis, and his program is helping his clients lose up to 30 pounds in 30 days. We welcome Dr. Francis of the Integrative Health Center to Virginia this morning. That's pretty profound.
It is.
That's really big. Welcome. It's nice to meet you.
It's great to be here.
30 pounds in 30 days. How on earth does this work?
That's a great question. We get that all the time. Well, the way it works is not your traditional way of just cutting calories. We want your body to start to burn the fat that's on you. So how do we do that? We actually address the body's chemistry. One, getting inflammation down. Two, addressing toxicity. Also balancing the body's pH, balancing the hormones, and getting the person from burning glucose, sugar, into burning fat for fuel. And what happens, they shrink up, energy goes through the roof, and you start to trim up like you'd like.
Wow, it almost sounds easy. That sounds easy. Can it be? Everybody is different.
Yeah, it is. Everyone's different, but there's certain things that don't change in human anatomy. And quite frankly, it is. But if you don't know what to do, it becomes a struggle. And especially after the age of 35, for most people, our hormones shift, which is normal. And if we go back to just counting calories, you can go to the gym, count calories, and not see the results.
Right.
Those are the clients I help.
Right. You mentioned that key thing that we hear so often about too, that inflammation within the body. That is key. And of course, there are many other factors too.
There are. And one of them that we address too is psychology. Research shows that 86% of people who've dieted more than 2 times in their life have an emotional component to food, whether they eat because they're anxious or they have fear or they're worried or stress. That's an overachiever's word for. And what we do is we address the psychological issues, then the results change. Change the way you think, you change the way you act.
You're a #1 best-selling author on weight loss, a former Team USA doctor. You went to the Olympics in 2012 with the USA team. You have a background in powering bodies and nutrition, and it must be so rewarding for you to see these kind of results.
They are. It's absolutely amazing. That's why I do it. I just have the joy of seeing people's lives change and to be able to help not only athletes in my previous life do that, because I worked with weight-driven sports and they had to get to a certain weight to compete, and now I get to do it with people like you and I every day and have them have the same type of bodies they've always desired.
You mentioned, counting calories and exercise alone won't work, especially when you're targeting these other areas to really unlock that magic of making this happen.
Yeah.
There's plenty of folks watching today who say, I am one of those folks who've dieted at least twice before, right? I've tried this before. They may say, I just don't know that this is going to work for me.
That's a great question, and we've done this with thousands upon thousands of people. And just because it hasn't worked before doesn't mean it won't work now, changing a few distinct things. And I'll give you an example, like water boils at 100 degrees, not 99. So sometimes it's just 1 or 2 small distinctions that a person will go from inability to lose weight to losing weight almost effortlessly, and they get blown away. They didn't even realize those differences.
Yeah, and another key element too, finding that energy. How fantastic is that? Something that we're all looking for more of these days.
Absolutely, and when the body's not working properly, your energy, so it takes a lot more. It's almost like driving a car with oval tires. You're kind of clunking through life, your car's in the red line, you're feeling exhausted, and when you round those tires out, you get the RPMs down, all of a sudden you have much better gas miles for your body's energy for that day.
I love it. Well, to find that energy and then find that success and doing this, no pills, no shots.
0, it's all done by nutrition. It's a nutrition-driven program. That way you know not only you can do it with me, but you can sustain it later on. And we actually pride ourselves on sustainability. Some people can lose weight, but most people struggle just to keep it off after that.
So nice talking to you.
It's great being here.
Thanks for being with us. Dr. Charles Francis, weight loss expert. You can learn more about Dr. Francis and the Integrative Health Center by going to his website. It's drcharlesfrancis.com. You can also call 434-227-4300. Right now,